So I had actually cleaned the kitchen really well the night before, and of course it got a little messy just from my breakfast and coffee, and there's just a few little straggler dishes left over. But when I can, I do like to unload the dishwasher as part of the morning routine, just so I've got a clean dishwasher for the rest of the day and I can load things into it as they're being used. But of course both girls were sleeping, so I was trying to move kind of slowly so I didn't make too much noise, but getting that done just really kind of gets a good start to my day. I do like to also unload the dishwasher onto the counter and separate things by type so that I can just grab them quickly and put them in the cupboards all together. I just feel like it saves me a lot of time, especially because our cups have to be stacked a certain way and just so that they fit in our cupboards. So I feel like that helps save me time. And then with our utensils, I actually try to load them into the little dishwasher rack by type. So I put all the spoons in one compartment, forks in another, knives in another, etc., etc. So that makes unloading that part a lot easier as well, because honestly that's one of the worst parts of unloading the dishwasher for me is the utensils. I hate it. Leg. Okay, we're gonna go get her. What are you doing? Hi, sister. She get rolled over. Hi. Okay, baby. Like to drool a lot. Look at you. Is that you? Are you so pretty? He's awake. Oh. Hi, Manny. Did you have a good nap? Hi, baby. You did. Did you sleep so good? Hi, Manny Roo. Yeah. She's a baby. girly, huh? How many times in a day this happens. Either on the couch, on me, on the floor, something. There's always spit up everywhere. Anyway, I have to show that. This is Ren. She has been doing this thing with her tongue, as you can see here, just kind of sticking it out and holding it there, and it is the cutest thing in the world. I could not handle it. Just when I thought they could not get any cuter, they do stuff like this, and then I just melt all over again. And they both have their bottom teeth, but it is really, really hard to catch that on camera. So here I am trying to show you guys that that tongue is definitely in the way, but it's a cute tongue. You grumpy. You're not grumpy. You're not grumpy. Funny throughout the day as each girl gets cranky because they're tired or hungry or whatever it may be. I'm constantly just swapping them out for different containers, and I know you're not supposed to keep babies in containers all day, but with twins, honestly, you just do what you have to do. And one baby's happy, I put that baby down, grab the other one, and go from there. And of course, we have more spit up. Surprise, surprise. Like I said, that is a constant battle. But anyway, yep, Harbor was getting pretty hungry and kind of tired here, so she was the one being held and checking her bottle. She does this fun thing too right here. I was trying to get her to do it. As soon as you sit her on the countertop, typically she'll kind of like kick her feet. Of course, she wasn't having it this time, but that's fine. Harbor, I could tell Renly was maybe working on something, and right there is when I realized she had done a good poo because she was stanky. So got her changed really quick, and then of course back to feeding one, entertaining the other, just to keep both of them happy as long as possible until I can get them down for a nap. So got a couple smiles out of her. It's just crazy the things that you do as a mom. got her down. So Harbor ate in. I did not change her. And she is down. It'll probably take her a few minutes, so we're gonna say 11:05. Then Rin, she started eating at 10:45. Right before I fed her, realized that she pooed, so that's good. And she's not quite done eating yet, so we're gonna finish feeding her. Just like that, another baby is awake. I promise she's actually awake. She moves here in just a second.
Hi, Scooby. What you doing? Is it your pussy? Is it your pussy? Did you wake up? You slept good. You slept an hour and a half.
How they spit up a lot. Well, there is also this, just strings of drool all the time, which I know I'm preaching to the choir here. Everybody knows babies spit up a lot. I totally know that, but it is just amazing to me how much 2 babies can spit up in one day.
You're happy. Happy Ren Ren. We got Grumpy Harvey. I know, baby. Are you grumpy? I know, baby. You got beanbag baby. I know. Are you so happy? Oh, man. Okay. I know.
So, oh my gosh, what time is it? 2:30. Both girls are down for their second or third naps of the day, so I'm just gonna sit down for a minute because I'm feeling pretty tired. Yeah. Current situation going on here, but I feel like it's important to take breaks throughout the day and not be going all the time, otherwise you're gonna wear yourself out. And taking care of 2 babies is enough of a responsibility, let alone trying to keep the house clean. And all that stuff is gonna get used the next time they wake up anyway, so yeah, it's staying there. But the girls have eaten several times, we've got lots of diaper changes, lots of poopy diapers, a lot of stuff going on. So again, just taking a break, trying to recharge and get ready for round 29 of feeding, burping, diapering, playing, napping. So this particular time we were trying apples and blueberries. I think this was the second or third time they've tried it. And Harbor right here gives this little shudder, like, oh, that is sour. Definitely a different taste than formula. Babies eating food might be the funniest thing. Anyway, the apples and blueberries, Harbor, she loves to eat. She loves pretty much anything. Renly, it takes her a little bit longer to get a taste for the food, I think. And also I have found that feeding them at the same time is maybe easier for me, but Renly gets distracted very easily. So she's constantly watching Harbor and playing with her bib, obviously. So I think I need to start feeding her by herself. I think that'll help. But feeding them is quite an adventure.
Is that num num, Harvey? That's so yummy. She started playing. She was over it. That's so num num. Hey.
So in addition to their tummy time, we've been trying to kind of give them something to brace off of with their feet so they can kind of practice their crawling. Tyson had read that somewhere that it's good to do that. And Harbor obviously is like a little worm. She does a good army crawl. Renly had kind of had it at this point with tummy time, so she was done, but they're both doing really good. And I think it really helps.
Hi, Kizzy. He does this thing. He's not paying attention to you anymore. He does this thing. Hi, Kizzy. Oh, you're heavy.
So we used to actually wash and refill bottles all throughout the day as needed because we had to get the girls through the day and nighttime feedings. But now that they're sleeping through the night, praise the Lord, we have just enough to get them exactly what they need during the day. So this makes it so much easier. Wash them all at once, fill them all at once, put them in the fridge, and we're ready to go for the next day. So this has been huge and so much easier. So as I'm done feeding them during the day, I just rinse them and put them in that tub and wash them all at once, and it is awesome. So it is finally fall, and it has been so nice in the evenings. So when Daddy gets home, we get to go on walks and enjoy the nice weather and just get outside, and it is amazing. And these little jackets just could not possibly get any cuter. With those little ears, it is just ridiculous. It's amazing to look back. The girls used to hate walks when they were a lot smaller, and we knew that one day they would get used to it and they would love walks, and praise the Lord that they do now, because it is a game changer for us. Just mentally to get outside is amazing. So this is how we ended our day. The girls ate and then went to bed after this. So there you go.